Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking into weaving witchcraft into, well, everyday life.
Hmm.
Not the big showy stuff necessarily, but more like the intention and energy in the small moment.
Exactly. Our sources really dig into that, how it's less about complex rituals sometimes and more about, just being conscious.
Right? Engaging with energy, deepening your practice, but like day to day.
Yeah. And the stuff we looked at, it stresses these small, consistent acts. They build up your personal power, make your day richer. Doesn't matter if you're experienced or just starting out.
Okay, so the mission for this deep dive is basically to give listeners practical, um, accessible ways to do this, to bring magic into the routine.
From morning till night.
Yeah, morning till night. So
Yeah.
tangible stuff people can use like right away. Let's start with the morning then.
Makes sense. The mornings are really a potent time for setting the tone, isn't it?
Totally.
And the sources, they highlight how even a quick magical routine can help align your energy, get your intentions focused for the day.
Okay, first up, greeting the sun. Now, this isn't like full-on yoga unless you want it to be.
Right.
The sources basically say just take a moment, step outside, stand by a window, breathe.
Just acknowledge the sunrise
And because
consciously.
Yeah. And there's that affirmation they suggest, I welcome the energy of a new day. Something.
Maybe filled with magic, purpose, and positivity. Something along those lines. It's just a deliberate way to connect.
Connect with the day's energy.
Exactly. And it's interesting, the sources link this to like broader cosmic energies. Or if you work with deities or ancestors, it's a moment to connect with them too.
Like setting up your support system for the day.
Kind of, yeah. A feeling of lineage and support.
Okay, moving on to something most of us do anyway.
Like,
Coffee or tea.
yes, the magical stir.
Apparently, clockwise draws stuff in abundance, positivity.
And counterclockwise is for releasing, banishing negativity.
It really makes you think about the intention behind, well, stirring your drink. Seems so simple.
But that's the beauty of it, transforming a habit into something mindful. And the sources, they go further. Specific ingredients.
Like cinnamon for prosperity.
Yep. Honey for sweetness, like sweetening your intentions. Lemon for cleansing. They're not just flavors, they have this symbolic energy.
And whispering a little spell or affirmation into the cup before the first sip.
Yeah, like charging it with your personal magic, focusing your goals for the day. It's very immediate, personal.
Enchantment in your coffee cup. I like it.
Precisely. You're putting your energy into something you're about to consume. Okay, so then there's cleansing, showering, bathing.
More than just getting clean physically.
Right. It's an energetic purification, too. Visualize the water washing away negativity, stagnant energy, anything you're carrying.
A conscious release. And they mention using herbal soaps.
Lavender for relaxing, rosemary for protection, mint for energy, amplifying the effect.
And envisioning that protective shield as you step out. That's quite vivid.
Yeah, setting your energetic boundaries right then and there.
Okay, so we're clean, shielded. What about mindset? Affirmations.
Yes, affirmations and manifestation, actively shaping your thoughts. Speaking or writing stuff like, I am confident, strong, and open to magic today.
Setting that positive internal story.
Exactly. And if you're into crystals, holding clear quartz, the all-around amplifier.
Right. Or citrine for abundance.
Holding one while you say your affirmations adds another layer. And journaling, too, scripting your ideal day.
Writing it into existence almost.
It's that proactive focus right at the start, really powerful for directing your energy. So, okay, that's the morning setup. But how do we keep this going when things get busy? Work errands.
Witchcraft on the go.
Yeah.
The sources had some really neat ideas here. I like the wearing your magic concept.
Yeah.
Not necessarily obvious stuff, but like enchanting your jewelry.
Yeah.
For protection, love, success, whatever you need.
That's subtle. And sewing sigils into your clothes, even more discreet?
Right, like a hidden layer of intention just for you.
Okay.
Super empowering.
Totally. And anointing your shoes with essential oils for grounding or strength.
That's practical. Staying connected even when you're running around.
Then there are sigils again, for focus or protection at work.
Draw them on notebooks, phone cases, maybe even lightly on your desk.
Yeah, just to create that little zone of clarity or protection. Or even carving one quickly into a candle if you get a moment.
A quick burst of intention. Doesn't have to be a whole ceremony.
Exactly. And then there's pocket magic.
Carrying small charged items.
Crystals, like clear quartz again. Or a bit of rosemary, good for protection and memory, they say.
Or a cinnamon stick for success and money. Like a tiny portable charm.
Like a mini altar in your pocket, yeah. And even food choices matter on the go.
Apples for wisdom, almonds for prosperity, dark chocolate for grounding.
It's about being mindful of the energy in what you're eating, even if it's just a quick snack.
And charging your water bottle. Just speaking a blessing over it.
Simple, right? But it subtly shifts the energy, your energy too, as you drink it.
It's amazing how many little chances there are, even on a crazy day. Okay, let's shift to the kitchen. A lot of traditions see that as a magical space, don't they?
Oh, definitely. Kitchen witchcraft. The sources really frame cooking and eating as super accessible magic. Every meal is an opportunity.
I liked the bit about cooking with intention. Not just following the steps, but stirring with, like, love and purpose.
Putting positive energy right into the food. And choosing ingredients for their magical side, too, not just taste.
Cinnamon for success again, basil for prosperity, garlic for protection. Adds a whole other layer.
It really does. And like with the tea, whispering affirmations or blessings into the pot while it cooks.
Adding your intention right into the meal.
Yeah, for yourself or whoever you're sharing it with. And then the final step, blessing the food before you eat.
Just taking a breath, saying something simple like, may this nourish my body and spirit.
Bring energy, strength, balance. A moment of gratitude connecting to what you're receiving.
Turns eating from just routine into something more mindful. Spiritual even.
Exactly. Okay, so the day winds down. Evening, nighttime. The energy shifts, right?
Yeah, quieter, good for reflection, intuition, moon stuff.
Definitely. Moon rituals get a lot of attention in the sources. Connecting with that lunar energy, even just stepping outside to feel it.
Soaking it in. And charging crystals or tools under the moonlight.
Classic practice.
Yeah.
Cleansing and recharging. The sources also suggest speaking an intention to the moon.
Like releasing what's not working.
Yeah, I release what no longer serves me. And then welcoming blessings.
Yeah.
Letting go and inviting in. It's a nice rhythm.
And dream magic comes up too. Bedtime rituals.
Putting crystals like amethyst or moonstone under the pillow for intuitive dreams.
Or writing down a question before sleep, hoping for an answer in your dreams.
It's a way to tap into your subconscious. And herbal sachets near the bed lavender, chamomile for calm, mugwort for dream work.
Creating that supportive sleep environment. Then there's candle gazing.
Simple meditation, really. Just
Yeah.
focusing on the flame, clearing your head.
The sources say you can visualize desires in the flame too, like a calm focus point.
And for divination fans, pulling a single tarot or oracle card before bed.
Or even reading tea leaves from your evening cuppa.
Yeah, looking for patterns, subtle insights.
It's all about that conscious wind down, creating a peaceful transition to rest.
And the sources wrap up by stressing that this magical life isn't just these rituals, it's more fundamental.
It's how you live, how you perceive things, how you interact with the world, your whole way of being.
Exactly. Intentionality is key. Like with nature, magic and grounding.
Taking mindful walks, noticing things, maybe picking up a cool leaf or stone.
Or sitting by water to cleanse your energy, touching a tree and visualizing it, taking negativity away. Small connection.
Very restorative, and bringing that into the home. Witchy house cleaning.
Yeah, not just dusting, but consciously sweeping out stagnant energy, setting protective intentions.
Smoke cleansing is mentioned too. Rosemary, lavender, pine.
For purification. And even just keeping a candle lit with an intention for peace in the house.
Creates a different feeling, doesn't it? A sanctuary.
It really can. And the magic in creativity, music, art.
Using music intentionally. Chanting, drumming, just playing something that feels right.
Raises your vibration. Same with art, drawing sigils, symbols, or just intuitive painting. Channeling that inner stuff.
Making it tangible. And finally, gratitude, reflection.
Super important. Keeping a gratitude journal, noting like 3 magical moments from the day.
This helps you see the magic that's already there, right?
Totally. And ending the day thanking guides, ancestors, deities, whoever you connect with.
Acknowledging that support. A nice closing loop.
So yeah, this whole deep dive really shows that weaving witchcraft in daily isn't about complexity. It's presence, intention, connection.
Exactly. It's finding those little moments all through the day. Your morning coffee, your walk, cooking dinner.
And when you consciously put your energy into those ordinary moments, well, that's when you strengthen your intuition, deepen your connection.
And create a life that feels, well, more enchanted.
Absolutely. It builds up over time.
So here's something for listeners to think about. Tomorrow, just find one small moment. Maybe it's totally mundane, like waiting for the kettle to boil or walking to your car. How could you consciously, intentionally weave just a tiny bit of magic, a little intention, into that moment?
Just one moment. See what happens.
Yeah, give it some thought. And until our next deep dive, may your days be full of intention and that quiet, everyday magic.